With the number of COVID-19 cases climbing and just a few notches shy of the 6,000 mark, the nation's chief is keeping a keen eye on those figures. The Prime Minister, along with health officials, are closely monitoring the cases in New Providence and the island chain as tough decisions are made to keep the population safe. Altavis Munnings has more.
We based all our decisions on facts and the data that are being reviewed.
That's how Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, responded to our question on whether or not he's satisfied that the full weekend lockdowns and weekly curfews on New Providence and Abaco, now in its third week, have been working to limit the spread of COVID-19 positive cases on those islands.
Certain that as the data reviewed and come forth, medical personnel would advise us on the way forward, and we would do a report to the nation.
Well, one of the Prime Minister's recent reports to the nation, a September 23rd communication in the House of Assembly, supported the resolution to extend the emergency powers COVID-19 orders to October 31st. With the deadline approaching, it's the scientific health data that will continue to lead the way.
This is a pandemic. This is a medical problem. The professionals can guide us as to the way forward and suggestions, and they would base their suggestions on facts and data. It's not guesswork. So we will most certainly continue to be guided by the professionals, the medical professionals.
Does it look like you may have to extend the emergency orders, though?
I cannot say.
What the Prime Minister did say, though, was that he was extremely satisfied that civil servants and other professionals are volunteering to assist with contact tracing, considered a vital component in fighting this pandemic.
Most importantly is identifying via testing, tracing, and once we have a cadre of professionals who are doing that, even pilots from Bahamas Air come down and is assisting us with the tracing, then isolation. And with all the personnel and the entire Bahamian populace on board, I think we would be in a great position moving forward. I'm now looking forward to volunteers from Nassau Flight Services, because a lot of them would still be are still on salary, and they too would have very minimal to do. So we're looking forward for members of Nassau Flight Service, just like Bahamas Air, to step forward, and we had members of the private sector coming forward and volunteering their services. If we don't conquer this pandemic, not only Bahamas, the world, we can lose the world. So this is not just about the Bahamas. And the Bahamians understand that, and they're coming forward and working together.
Altavis Munnings, ZNS Network News.